Hi there, and welcome back to Stubbs Aquatics. In this episode, I'm going to be taking you through a tour of the new and improved fish room. Yet, once again, had to make some changes because of all the extra Shubunkins and my ongoing barb addictions. I'll take you through all the tanks inside. I hope you enjoy. Remember to hit that like button. Think about subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So let's get going with this tour. The first tank is behind the bar, and it's a planted tank. Still not quite satisfied with it, but it'll be coming around. I have black ruby barbs in here. They're starting to get some nice coloring. I'm hoping to breed these guys later. There's also 4 checkered barbs in here as well. For those that may remember, this used to be my micro fish room. I'm pretty much strictly growing peppers out of it, as you can see. There's getting to be some half decent sized ones in here actually. Lots of hot peppers. That should make you happy, Larry. Some jalapenos and some bananas. Now, as I said, this used to be my micro fish room. It really wasn't very conducive for me working out of it. Nothing to do with my belly or fat arse. It just, well, it had something to do with that. But it just wasn't working out. It was easy to control the heat in here, but not so easy to work on the tanks. So it's going to be much easier to pick peppers in here, and with predominantly hot peppers, they don't need the hot temperatures. The next tank is set in my bar. Yeah, I know, it's a shock. This is another barb tank. We'll take a little bit closer look in here. You can see there's a nice population of Odessa barbs. Really starting to develop nicely now. There's some checkered barbs in there, along with some cherry barbs. It's a planted tank that I hope to be adding some more plants to it, along with some tiger barbs in honor of T-Bones, who our fish community recently lost. I think some tiger barbs would look excellent in this 55-gallon tank. Let me know what you think. Well, let's take a look in the fish room, see what we've done. Knucklehead construction. You've heard of painting yourself into a corner? Yeah, we do it all. We build ourselves into a corner. Now I've got an automatic fish food feeder. He's built in. I can't believe no one hires us. You know, last time we picked the hottest day. This time we picked the most humid day known to mankind, and we're trying to build aquarium shelves. Now this is grateful. I think I just saw him lose a part of his anatomy.
Yes.
He was a hurdler in school.
No.
Okay, now that you've had a bit of a laugh, let's see what we've accomplished. First, take a look, panoramic, I guess, of everything. And I'll explain why the tanks are set the way they are. The bullet is pretty much self-explanatory if you've seen any of those videos. Hey, we'll just have a look-see at the first tank. Is a 100-gallon tank that's It's a planted tank that I house Aurelius and Odessa barbs in it, along with some Corridoras and some bristlenose Plecostomus. Fish are very colorful in this tank. They really develop some brilliant colors. They're nice and healthy. Cories are extremely active in this tank. There's 2 albino Plecostomus. They're predominantly in the driftwood here, and it's usually hard to see them. There we'll be going to my rosy barb tank. I'll show you why I can't put any plants in with these guys. That's duckweed they're hitting right now, and I feed them that non-stop and they love it, but I can't put any live plants in with these guys at all. They will devour them. They're also a nice cold water species that do well outside, as do my Odessas and the Aurelius barbs that you just saw. No heater is required, and again, they can do quite well in the Canadian summertime. This tank here, I've got more Aurelius barbs in it, simply because I saw a great deal on them. They're small little ones, and I bought some up. I've got some Dr. Fish or Gara in here. They are just great algae eaters. They don't require any heat either. They like temperatures in the low 60s. As do the Aurelius, they'll do temperatures in the mid 60s, 70s. There's some White Cloud Mountain minnows in here, and some zebra Daniels that just love all these plants and have been actively breeding since the minute they walked in. Below this stand that we built, it's a tank full of golden barbs. They were outside for the summer. Unfortunately, I did not get them to breed, but maybe next year they will. Next is a tank of, yes, you guessed it, more Odessa barbs. I started out with some fake plants in here. I've now been adding some live plants. They're doing well. Eventually I'll rescape this whole tank and have nothing but live plants in here. You can see lots of young fry that were born this summer. I'll keep probably 5 or 6, the rest I will sell. There's 6 adults in the tank that I will keep for breeding for next year. We'll go up from there and we'll get back into some goldfish. These my Shubunkin tanks. You might have seen my last Shubunkin video. You see I've got quite a few fry this year, and I really needed the tank space and extra tanks for them. I mentioned to my wife that I would really like another tank or two, and unfortunately she's not in favor of that. But we'll see, you just never know. The other tanks you've already seen before, and those are my Shubunkin adult broodstock. I've moved my heater into this room. It's set at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That way I'm heating the room, and just this small room, and it's barely on at all. Now it is on right now simply because I have the door open and I don't really have much heat going on in the basement right now. So if you're wondering why I have such a large space in behind my tanks, it's so I can get in behind them and work on them. I can take out the filter media out of the hang on back without making a mess and dragging it over my fish tanks. It's just an easy way for me to work in behind here. There's no mess, no fuss. I don't have to worry about lack of air movement back there. There's plenty. It's really nice to be able to work on the filters without dragging the water up and over your tanks. Most of my tanks have hang-on back filtration, and I try to keep some pothos going out of almost all my tanks. If I don't have pothos, I've got spider plants growing, or in this tank I started planting some inch plants. They're doing quite well. The roots are coming along, and they should look nice along these long tall sticks as they twine around them. Some of my tanks still contain water lettuce that came in from the outside. In the small tanks, they're doing quite well. In the larger tanks, not so well, simply because these guys just eat the roots, so there's nothing left. This tank was full of water lettuce. Not so much now. They just devoured it. And I'm okay with that. It's just free food for them, and it's good food for them to eat. Well, I hope you enjoyed this view of my fish rooms. Well, thanks again, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this small tour of the fish rooms and all the fish that are included. Well, take care, everyone. Hope to see you on the next video. And remember, hit that like button, think about subscribing, and don't forget the notification bell. Take care, everyone. We'll see you real soon.